Also, Cappy's here, I guess.
Wow, wow, wow,
We're
wow.
gonna be doing some more coding today. We're gonna be doing more coding today.
Not me.
No, you'll be coding too, Cappy.
No, no, no.
Was that your Discord message?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, is that mine? Is that yours? You know?
Yes.
But yeah, today I will finally be coding the game, you know? And I'm gonna start off by making a Capybara aroma avatar, you know?
Hi, J-Bent.
Cappy, what kind of fighter would you be?
Um. Thanks, Nick. I will have a good stream. I don't know about him.
I'm always suffering, guys.
Hang on, I'm gonna tweet.
Are you gonna tweet? Why?
Hold this. You will hold.
Oh, okay. Wait, is there an inspected stat?
Yeah, I'm Duck Detective.
Okay, inspected. Yeah, okay. If inspected,
Why is my stream not?
get parent dot inspected.
YouTube, you are
Then
not
we
helping me.
add,
Being very unhelpful.
um, how do I change the scale of text?
Oh. Am I live? Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Okay.
What are you doing right now, Kathy?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, then.
You know, I've never actually seen a phoenix right. Have you ever seen a phoenix wrong, though? I don't think so. I've been to Phoenix, Arizona.
Font size schedule. What is font size?
12. I don't know how to write twitch.tv. Can't be bored. There we go. I do like ducks. Oh my god.
Okay, does this work? I think they should change the scale of the font
Deductive.
size.
Random J-Bin fact.
Why do you like ducks?
Why? What do you mean why? Ducks are not. I've been bit by a duck though.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
I wish you could turn the background music down a little bit more. It's so loud in my
What does
ear.
push font size do?
I mean, I could turn it down. I don't feel like doing it. At one point, I really wanted to be a lawyer because I'm really good at debate. That's not a bad thing. I think if I was a lawyer, I would cry. I don't like when people get argumentative with me or yell at me.
Why?
What do you mean why? I don't like it.
Haven't you done the same thing to me before?
I've never yelled at you.
No. I mean, like just the why thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's an important lesson if you're a lawyer, is to ask why.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me fix the volume a little bit.
Oh, okay. You gotta figure out how to do the font size. Push font size. Adds a font size tag to the tag stack. Overrides default font size for its duration.
You know what?
Hmm.
I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Hang on. You know, writing the word Phoenix is like, it's like kind of like gaslighting.
What?
Because like, you're like, which does the O or the E come first? And you're like, confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I make a custom font? Cappy, do you know how I make a custom font size?
Alright, I'm turning off the background music because it's loud and I can control it better on YouTube. So, we're just gonna hope that the music matches up.
It doesn't. Nope, never matches up. Nope, never.
Play the verse during the bell, yeah. I've played this game probably twice. The first one. Wait, let me move this.
Huh? Wait, I can't just change a font through code? Huh? This is horrible, Cappy.
Sorry.
I'm dying, and this is all your fault.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's your fault.
I think so. The only reason I'm not in law school right now is because I realized that at some point I would have to either defend someone I knew was guilty or prosecute someone I knew was innocent, and there was a pretty good chance I would win. I didn't like the morality. Yeah, that's true. Very true.
That is fair.
I would have to level with people that were guilty. I'd just be like, come on, you. Let's not waste time.
We
Just-
all know you did it.
Just you know. You gotta have consequences. It's okay. Boy, I'm nervous. Right.
What?
Wrong.
Why are you
Oh,
nervous?
hi, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed.
Yeah, we got the tags appearing
Not
now.
everyone takes out a murder trial right off the bat like this. First day?
Okay,
Guilty.
Cappy, now I have to design your card. You sent me art a few days ago, right?
Did I? I sent you my stickers. Oh, I did make myself portrait in the cute animals chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, man,
Should
I
I
know
make
you
this your
killed them. Now
actual
you
card
either
art?
gotta plead guilty or I'll get you the death penalty. I mean, you can't. If you're a lawyer, you can't like mess up the trial on purpose because you know the person's guilty. Because then they'll just get off.
It's true.
But it sure is funny.
But also, you're not legally allowed to lie. So if they hit you with the yeah I did it, like while you're in like your private thing, you have to disclose that they told you that, you know. Like you're not legally allowed to lie, you know. But if you don't lie, you know.
I can
then
absolutely
that's
throw a case. I
like-
plead the like can if you as a lawyer can you plead the fifth?
No. As a lawyer, I'm pretty sure you have to give all the evidence. Don't take this with a grain of salt. I
You
don't know what I'm talking
underestimate my power. I don't know any lawyers, so
Am I the closest thing to a lawyer that you have, Cappy?
you're not a lawyer.
Exactly. But am I the closest?
I don't think so.
Damn. I die.
Not everyone takes. Oh, I said that already. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case?
Isn't that?
Throw out the case.
Isn't that
Yes.
against the rules?
No, I think you can
Oh, yeah,
defend
huh?
someone you know. If they hire you.
Fair. Can you
Actually.
defend... I think you can actually defend yourself if you really wanted.
Yeah,
to,
you can.
You know.
Not very smart, but especially if you're up against a good lawyer. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Because I knew one day he would murder someone, and I just had to do it. Well, that's news to me. I know many laws, more than one you could say. I know more than one and two. Don't kill, and don't steal. Don't kill people, don't walk funny. Don't walk like that guy Jay across the street. It's illegal. I want to help him get out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, is all over. Is that your client
what
screaming
color
over there?
background card do you want?
Mama, I'm partial green.
Okay, green card, got it.
Green.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so the music... I turned the music off because it was blasting in my freaking ear. And I don't feel like changing anything else. Is this not a logical scene? So we're just playing the OST in the background. Like,
Yeah,
it's either have the music at mostly loud or off. Yeah, the audio option is not very good for me. It's still very loud on the last. It's unfortunate. It doesn't have more than what it has. Oh, shoot. We don't need to look at that. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, it's like, on one, it's freaking loud.
I think I need to make a new card format here.
Is your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Wait, can I turn the volume down on the Switch? Does that work?
I don't think that works either, guys.
I don't... No, it doesn't work.
How do I unclip this thing? Ungroup?
If it's... Hang on. Let me see. There's no music at this part. Let's wait until the music comes back on.
How do I do
There we
this,
go.
guys?
Maybe it was just the title screen. The title screen is like freaking yelling at me.
It could have been the title screen.
It could be the title screen, because this isn't loud now. Okay. Nick. Hey. Hey there, Larry. Larry Butts. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Oh my god, that reminds me. I was watching a true crime thing. I forgot the person. But basically it was the lady she murdered. She murdered a guy. And this reporter was interviewing her and he did not care about her feelings at all. Like, before she was just like, I want the death penalty. It's better to get it over with. But then after she got guilty, she changed her mind and she was just like, well, my family will cry. And then the lawyer, I mean, not the lawyer, the journalist was like, you know that you dying would bring the other family peace, so why don't you just die? And then she was just like, you know, it's gonna hurt everybody, it's gonna hurt my family. And then he was just like, none of your family members came to defend you as a character witness. How does that make you feel? And he basically just kept asking her, why don't you just die?
Did she do it?
No. She's in jail.
Oh, okay. So she did it, or was convicted.
Oh yeah. She's in jail because she murdered him. But she did not
She
get.
deserved it.
Yeah. But it was funny
That's good.
because
Or
normally
bad.
journalists don't make an enemy out of the people they're interviewing.
Honestly, sounds like a based reporter right there.
It was very funny. He just said it
Do you have
without
any issues
caring
with
what's.
work?
And he also he was like, "Why don't you just shut up?"
Isn't the point that he wants her to talk more?
Well, he didn't like her. I don't think. He's just like, "You're a murderer. I don't have to respect you." Yeah, the title screens are always mega stupid loud. Yeah. Oh my god, it was shouting at me. Literally, why don't devs put that stuff at a very reasonable... They want people to know that you're playing it. When you're out in public, they're like, oh my god, they're playing Ace Attorney.
Cappy, do you think it is a controversial opinion that he dislikes murderers?
Huh?
Do you think he was wrong for what he did, the reporter?
No, I don't think he was. I just thought it was
Fair.
funny.
That's fair.
I mean, I don't have any sympathy for someone that murdered someone and then lied about it.
That is the most sane Cappy take I've heard so far.
And then also saying you want the death penalty until you get guilty, and then you're like, never mind, I don't want it anymore.
Oh no.
And she was also just like, if I'm still alive, I can teach the other prisoners Spanish. I'm like, you guys have life sentences. What's the purpose? They're not gonna be talking to nobody.
Yeah, you're right.
Imagine a defense attorney and your first client says, give me the death penalty.
I mean, at least you can give them what they want, yeah?
Yeah, it'd be like, can we get a plea deal? But the deal is that they want the death penalty. There's no deal.
I'm pretty sure as soon as you like admit that you did it, more or less, you know, it's kind of a sealed case, you know, Cappy?
Yeah. Well, you have to admit if you're getting a deal. I'm literally never playing any game with earbuds on. Yeah. Oh my god. I just don't get it. I know what game I'm playing. You don't gotta yell at me. What's wrong, Larry? It's all over.
You know what would be really funny?
Yeah.
If I ever take over like a giant multi-million-dollar game company, I'll just make like the intro splash screen like a really loud and really like sus noise, you know? So that way if people open up the game in public without remembering to like turn off the volume, everyone's gonna just stare at them and be like, what the hell?
I want it to just be duck quacks, but they're really loud. No, I want it to be one singular duck quack, but it echoes. And it's very loud.
And then like
Quack! Go quack, 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 quack.
yeah.
Is there a way for me to win the case? To also get my client the death penalty?
I mean, if they want to die and you let them die,
That's a
you
legal
kinda
way of
want-
dying. I mean, in my state, there's no death penalty, but you just gotta go to a good
think it's in my
state.
either. Cappy, one question. You know, like Batman, why is the death penalty not in Gotham?
I don't know. Cause people don't want to get beat up. That's the worst punishment, is getting a punch to the stomach by Batman.
I feel like so much would have been
Euthanasia
solved if it was in
illegal.
Gotham.
It is.
But
And what
like-
if
like,
somebody
I
said
don't
they
know.
want the chair or a firing squad.
IRL, I'm not like pro death penalty or
Me
anything like
neither.
that, but like for Gotham, you know, for Gotham, like you know where like the Joker is or whatever, 100%, you know. Is that a controversial opinion, Cappy?
Yeah, all the bad guys in Gotham are bad guys. They're trying to like destroy the world. They're not committing. I'm not pro death penalty, but I am pro lobotomy.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, it could fix them. It could fix them.
It could fix them.
They won't be committing crimes anymore.
Okay then.
I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me? Seagulls. Nick, who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Why his eyes look like that? Because he's sad. Everybody knows if you're sad, you get anime eyes. Sparkly.
Here we go.
Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He's just terrible luck. Man's
Cappy,
pupils
do you
grew
have
5.
any-
Yeah.
Cappy, do you have any childhood friends since high school?
I have a friend that I've known since 2nd grade.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
And people
Why are
think
your
we're
eyes
sisters too.
Cappy? Do you guys look alike?
No, but we both have curly hair, so people just think we are sisters.
That's fair. Or not fair?
I don't
Question
know.
mark? I don't know either, Cappy. I don't know what to tell you.
I used to be friends with a guy whose last name was Butts. That's a cool last name though. Like honestly, Butts would go kind of cool with my real name, I think.
Don't dox yourself, Cappy.
I'm not.
Okay, good.
Someone asked how old me and my brother were and then asked if we were twins. We're 2 years apart. I thought two of my friends were twins. Um, but then I saw their IDs and I was like, "Oh, they're not even the same age." But they look very similar.
I mean, if they were siblings and they were the same age, it pretty much does mean they're twins. So if they're not the same age, you know.
They're not the same age. And after knowing them longer, they don't look as much alike as they used.
There's these two twins in my computer science grade that look like exactly the same, and I still haven't been able to tell them apart, and no one can.
Maybe it's because you don't talk to them enough.
No, I talk to them like daily.
And you still can't tell the difference?
I can't tell the difference between Luray and Fern. I make a good point, you know.
I wonder what is the biggest age gap between twins. That is very interesting. I'm sure it has to be like Googled on Google. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. Gotta clear the butt's name. And that's just what I'm gonna do.
The eye shape you drew for yourself is so weird, Cappy.
That's how my eyes are.
Okay then, Cappy.
Oh, look at me.
I have to redraw this because the background isn't transparent.
90 days? That poor woman.
What?
That would suck. You had one baby and you have to wait 3 freaking months to have the other?
Yeah,
I
they didn't buy
shade.
the DLC.
They didn't buy the DLC. I would hate
Yeah, they
that.
had to get an expansion pack for that second child, you know?
At that point, they're not even twinsing. I mean, it's literally impossible for her to have like another kid 3 months later, but that would just be the butt of the joke in our family. It's just like, so and so is always late for everything. And then that kid will develop like a complex that they're always early for everything.
That poor baby too, though, you know?
That's crazy. Court is now in session for the trial of Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Huh?
Oh, I was like, how does something like that, like, feasibly happen?
I don't know. The human body is weird.
The human body is weird, Cappy.
Imagine, like, she had the one baby, and then they didn't know there was another baby. And then 3 months later, she just has another baby.
The other baby was just chilling.
Yeah. It's like, there's no reason for me to get out of here. What's waiting for me besides taxes and death? I might as well stay here.
I mean, I procrastinate a lot too, I get it, you know?
Yeah.
You understand, right, Cappy?
Mm-hmm. He just forgot. He just forgot.
They, what if they just have really bad ADHD, Cappy?
Yeah, they just forgot. This is really random, but I've always thought an amazing podcast idea would be to get like 4 super ADHD people in a call, assign them a topic, and see how far off they are after 45 minutes.
Isn't that just the Cute Animals podcast? Or Cute Animals Saturday stream?
But we need to assign each other a topic.
Oh.
Sometimes I really am just like, why am I like this? Like, I'll watch, like, I wanted to go on a cruise, right? I was interested in that because YouTube kept advertising me like videos of people going on cruises. So I was like, oh, okay, I want to go on a cruise.
Not immune to advertisements.
And then after I watched a bunch of cruise videos, YouTube started recommending me shipwreck videos, and I spent a good 2 weeks or maybe more watching shipwreck videos only.
Do you still want to go on a cruise?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Now that you mention it, that is basically what Cute Animals is. And then I watched a bunch of plane crash videos for like a week straight.
Yeah.
And now I'm on tornadoes.
Nice.
Yeah. I learned a lot about planes watching the plane one though.
Guys, my secret theory is after Cappy watched all the plane crash videos and the crew, like the boat crash videos, right? She only wants to go on a cruise even more.
If you guys ever want to do that idea, I will literally do all of the production on the basis that it would be so funny it would be worth it. I think that could be fun. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. And I'm not gonna fuck. I'm a little nervous. This is true. Me too. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you. Your Honor? Mr. Wright.
Lets a first-time prosecutor take care of a case like this?
Look, it's fine. I would never let my best friend go to jail for the death. Even though that's what he asked for. I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Harry Butts.
You should get that first question wrong.
I think it keeps asking you if you get things wrong. Correct.
It would have been really funny if they didn't do that.
Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. Like, this guy is asking me questions like I didn't spend $20,000 a year going to law school.
Is it only $20,000 a year?
It's probably more, I don't know.
Okay, yo, J-Ben, can you run the numbers for us?
How big is the judge's chin? It's actually very small, it's just that he has a large beard. It is way more.
I was like, 20,000 doesn't sound right.
A semester? I mean, at like the state college in my state is, if you're in state, it's like 11,000 a semester.
Yeah.
So depending on the school, anywhere from 40,000 to 200,000. A lot.
That's a lot of dollars.
A lot of doubloons. A
I
lot
like to
of.
imagine the Cappy gets paid IRL in doubloons.
I get paid in the chocolate coins.
Sounds about right. Cappy, do you not have a transparent background version of this image?
What image?
Your self-portrait.
No, I made it in Passepartout.
Well, I've been spending the past like 30 minutes trying to remake it.
Why don't you just erase the background in paint or something?
Too much work.
100K per semester is the most expensive law school. That's crazy. You should only go there if your parents are paying for it.
Cappy, would you pay 100K for law school?
No.
That's fair.
I mean, my school is 5K per semester.
Oh yeah, same.
Oh.
I can't afford the bougie $5 billion a day.
No.
You know,
This is a murder
Okay, what?
trial. Tell me what. Oh, I don't know the victim's name! In a case report I cover. Oh, wait. We got the thing right here, right? Cindy. It's wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course. I know the victim's name. It's, I'm just temporarily forgot. I think I feel a migraine coming on.
sounds about right.
True. Oh my gosh. My allergies have been so bad. I've had, like, such bad migraines this week.
Yeah.
Like, the bones in my face hurt. That's how much
Oh, that sounds pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah. Like, the other day at work, I straight up took a nap for 45 minutes because I was, like, out of it.
Were you paid for those?
Yeah, I sure was.
Let's go.
I have no clue where my boss... I don't think they were there. I just went in the big room and laid down.
If they didn't catch the food thief, you know, for so long.
It's
I doubt
very
they would
true.
catch you napping.
I'm on week 4 of terrible cough with allergies. Ugh. It's been pretty bad. It's that ragweed.
Cappy, you should start one of those like YouTube challenge series, but it's just how long can I nap before my boss catches me?
There was one time I was sleeping. I was taking a nap and I put my alarm on and I was like, I'm just gonna take like a 30-minute nap. Nobody would notice. And for some reason my boss was watching the cameras and then he called my desk and was just like, so what are we doing? Look.
Okay, so his catch rate is like 50-50.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the other day when I took a nap, I was in the break room, so there's no cameras in there.
Okay. Probably why they didn't get caught.
Yeah. New TikTok challenge. How much check fraud can I commit before the bank catches me?
Wait, that's an actual challenge that's been going on recently, you know? Like, haven't you seen the Chase Bank fiasco?
No.
Basically, people were saying that you could pass in a fake check into Chase, and there was like a bug on Chase's systems, which pretty much made it so that you had like instant credit for getting accepted for like like the check hand in, because if you have like a high enough credit score or whatever, they would just give you the money right away, right? So people were just submitting checks to Chase Bank for like 40K, and then taking the money out of the bank as soon as possible with their like real bank account.
That's dumb. They know. Maybe not in the moment. TikTok made like 1,000 people commit check fraud. Yeah, probably more.
The people were touting it as a free money hack.
It's not though. They're gonna know. And then you're gonna have to pay it back. Look, I already know the victim's name. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in the case? Oh, shoot. Wait, did it say her last name?
Can you just guess?
Oh, that literally says cinder block. I feel so dumb. Her name could be cinder block, though. Correct. Now tell me, what the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? How come you aren't questioning him? Sounds like a lot of collusion going on. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief?
Capybara spelled with 1 P or 2 P's?
1 P.
Okay.
What do I do now? But Cappy is...
See the card I drew?
Sure. Did I open your stream?
Nah, it's up to you. I was gonna send it to you, but it's really up to you.
I can open your stream right now.
Cappy, check the cute animals chat.
Oh, I see it. It looks like an iPod.
You want a green card?
I do. That's a
Is
good
this the
copy
kind
of what
green
I
you
wrote.
want?
I drew.
Yeah.
That is a
Is
fine.
this
All
the color
all
you
color
want?
green is good.
Do you have a preferred green?
All color green is good.
That's fair.
Mhm. I'm a green bean. I'm a water sign. Green water. Gatorade.
Yep.
Oh wait, I meant to say Mountain Dew. Wait, there's a green soda now. I saw it.
Happy. I think this card is gonna be called Capitalist Capybara.
That's fine. Capitalist with happy, spelled like cap.
Yes.
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. No. Larry's doing good. He's doing fine. Look how confident he looks. It looks like he's never murdered anybody in his entire life. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? They did die. Not because they killed each other, though. I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my calls or seeing me, ever.
Damn. Okay, I'll resend the card again.
What's
There
it to
we
you
go.
anyways?
What do you think? Do you approve of this card, Cappy?
Yes. Why is
better green?
the orange red? Oh, I made it red.
Yeah. If you want to change the color.
I think it's because I made myself orange instead of brown because I made the coffee brown.
I'll hue shift it a little for you.
Yeah. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Well, she's just a harlot. How about that? A woman of the night. That's who she is.
I have no context for any of this.
A lady of the streets. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Hang on. Yes. That is
Okay.
acceptable capybara color.
Okay, that's good.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Wait, are you telling me there's an unacceptable capybara color?
Yeah.
Is capybara racist?
No.
There we go.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. I mean, honestly, I respect that. I respect the hustle.
I feel like that'd be
Get
more acceptable
that
in the modern
bag.
day.
Take care of your finances any way you can.
I just got a really loud notification from my phone. Let me ignore it.
Dude. Ah, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell y'all. I hurt my pinky finger. It might be broken. I don't know. It hurts really bad. And then I heard it earlier. I hit it earlier while I was cooking. And now it hurts still. I put 2 band-aids on it.
Are you dying, Cappy?
No. I just have it.
Shame.
I have a band-aid to my other finger. But one of the band-aids is coming off because my hand is sweaty.
Oh, fair. Cap.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. Objection! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. True, he didn't. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Winch. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. Oh man. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, wait. That went too fast. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp!
That was a good sound effect.
Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went.
It's really not helping his case much, is it?
What do I do? Stop him from answering? No, he can answer that. I mean,
Let
that
him
is
run his mouth.
I know, I will send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. So what? I saw her dead body there. So what? Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. She was like dead on the floor. So like, I didn't see her. Oh my god. I didn't remember how his objections sound. Oh my god. Objection! Crazy. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Zawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. was
Is that a
going.
dog?
No. I was going door
Oh,
to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout, do they? I don't know.
I don't know.
My power was out the other day. But we don't
Like,
have a
if it's like
landline.
electrical phone, if it's like electrical phone, probably not. But like the thing is, like the landlines and like all that are on a different system than your electricity.
Yeah, it was a landline that they have in the game.
In theory, if like that landline has like its own power or whatever, it could still possibly work.
I guess like if you have a cordless phone, it has a battery life.
Yeah.
So it could still work. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawat used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Your Honor? Alright, right? Alright, right? This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or your client really is guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. That's the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Open the court record. My favorite thing is to keep showing them the badge, just so they know I'm a defense attorney. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Hey, let me look over the things.
Have you not played this game before?
No, I have.
Oh.
I don't remember though. I mean, I remember, but I don't remember. No?
Yeah.
Apparently arrived home the day before. Out from noon? Okay. Hold it! It's a man leaving an apartment in common sight. I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seems strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Hey, Moral. Welcome to stream. We're currently making a card game.
Let's ask about this. Are you sure she was dead? Why is that the question? No, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well. What happened next? Wait, can I ask him what he saw in the apartment? The idea to do that. You see the door was half open, you see? Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did Mr. Payne cut him off so quickly? They looked into the apartment. What happened then? They didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next?
Default text, okay. Why is it still saying default text, guys?
Yes, I mean, no. It wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
Why is that changing the default? That's so weird.
I use a public phone. Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartment. Ah, right. Time did you call again? It was 1 p.m.? 1 p.m.? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Cassie,
Present some evidence and contradict him.
I'm gonna share my screen, Cappy.
What?
Cappy, what do you think of this?
Hang on. Objection!
I'm pretty happy with this. For some reason, it's like slightly transparent, though.
What's wrong with transparency? You found the body at 1 p.m., you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain the 3-hour gap? Objection! I can't get over his objection. Why is it like that? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowit, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright may cross-examine. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one.
I don't like how the background here is transparent for no reason. They shouldn't.
Hold it!
Which is like the thing that confuses me.
Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only a large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time.
That looks better. Oh, okay, I see the problem now. I see the problem.
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there's a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. White? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Salvin, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. I must have... Oh, shoot. Very well, Mr. Salvin. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't...
The contradictions already are enough to throw out the case.
I know. He's already been lying. He's perjuring himself. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine. Gladly. Hold it! That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock.
This shouldn't be transparent.
The murder weapon.
Absolutely dumbfounded.
Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's just as I said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That must have been what I saw. Now, find the contradiction.
I like how the judge is just sitting here being like, this is fine.
Yeah, he really is just like, you do have a point, sir. It's rather heavy. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sowett. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilted and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright? It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes, I sure do. He's a dirty, nasty murderer. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. In fact, I think you're the murderer.
Isn't it the murder and not the murderer?
No, I misread.
Skill issue plus L.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
Bad.
Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Is he doing that thing where like they make really weird faces whenever they're caught?
Yeah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, no, I mean, I saw. Oh, he took his hair off. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. I mean, he did ask for the death penalty, but... Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright? Your Honor, your claim the sound witness heard from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saward heard was definitely this clock. A fact in which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. I think it's... Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is right now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between that, what Mr. Sawat heard, and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawat, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Huh?
Have you realized that like somehow you know they swapped the persecution character, because like IRL you wouldn't be persecuted like this even if you were the murderer, you know, it would go to the second case.
Yeah, it wouldn't be in one case. Because this is against Larry. We forgot about him. He's a murderer.
Gary's chilling.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, the judge is a hater. He's not a girl's girl. Not
Damn,
looking out for the girlies.
I can't believe this. Heartbroken for real, Cappy.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr.
I mean, not wrong.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it. Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this, I think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have proof. Right, Mr. Wright? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow. It's my attorney badge.
There we go.
Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when this struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Got him.
Are the puns like? Do they realize the names are puns like in the real world or like or like,
Yes.
what? Oh wait. So if someone just named like I'm the victim, do they live in like perpetual fear?
It's I'm a victim. Miss Ima, victim.
Yes. Honestly, if I was in that world, I would just name my child like self-made billionaire or something. You know? Easy hack.
This case has certainly turned out differently than what we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I didn't think I'd ever see someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Larry Butts, not guilty.
Cappy, would you say you're more magical or physical based?
I think that I am a real deal. I'm not a magical being.
Okay.
I'm a coconut. There's nothing realer than a coconut.
That's fair. Are you particularly tanky? I don't think so. Right? Oh, but you're
I think
definitely
coconuts are
not fast.
tanky.
That's fair.
It turns out that Mr. Frank Sowett was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman man to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. She was a lady of the streets, Larry. A woman of the night. You deserve better than that. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. No. He's happy because he's getting the death penalty, J-Bet. Thank you. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no. I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, Skull. Okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? My attorney badge. Is it not just the statue? You won, but at what cost? What is happening? I missed everything and now I'm very confused. He's free. He didn't kill he killed her with love, but not with a murder weapon. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. Who carries that? That's what... You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. It doesn't matter, she's dead. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, Hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yes, I guess so. Hey, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Are all the characters in that game off-putting? Well, at least you didn't have to hear the prosecutor's objection! It's like screaming at me. I need Miles Edgeworth instead. This is scary, his is not. Objection! Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Larry's reign just doesn't end. We should have put him in jail.
So, here we go.
Yes, save my promise.
Oh, are you done for the night?
No, I'm on the second one. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe giving the evidence here. I gotcha. What is this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? Not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. Could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. The huge. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, see you, sis. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th. September 5th at 8:57 p.m. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Red, white, blue. American.
Okay. That looks good.
September 5th, 9:08 p.m. This is what happens when Maya is late. If she showed up early... Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Maya, maybe she's in her office. That smell. Blood. Someone's over there. Chief. Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces in the glass plate lying broken in the... Sorry, I cannot freaking read. Nothing else here that seems like a clue here, except the paper that says Maya in blood. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here, besides murdering my boss. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly.
Does Ally have one L or two L's?
Ally?
Yeah.
Two. I feel like you asked me that last stream.
I have memory problems.
There seem to be the remains of the glass light stand. Oh! The chief's chair. A simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. Definitely important for our case. There's a large building across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. The Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Are we a lawyer or a detective?
Both.
Look, you gotta do both. You can't expect Officer Gumshoe to do the job. He's just here to be funny.
He's not actually getting paid.
Police,
just,
please
like,
come quick. What was that? Someone screaming outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. How could she possibly see her? All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent ruling. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was emails. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Been big on stuff the clients use to keep your own stuff simple. Alright, I think we have everything. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Faith. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Before Mia died, she wrote a message on it with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. I know you're a murderer, but like... Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Oh my god, the police are here. I like how they added the... the wee-woo. The police sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. It's our boy, Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe, what an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Had a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw.
Fast in this world.
Huh?
How do people detect murder so fast in this world?
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay? Great, just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. My name's Richard Detective. They call me Dick Detective. Detective. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? More like defective, am I right? was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Up to you. Sorry, not a chance. I can't risk my career on another murder. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I could do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that?
Yeah.
No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. I'm a murderer. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! Well, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. So Maya's impatient. He had to murder someone first. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Meow Maya, we have a regular murder mystery on our hands. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it? In her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forget how to delete things. So do you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note, so don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. But you're an acolyte, or a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Faye family. So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. It's that easy. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. I don't think that works in court anyways. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. It's not like... it's not like there's a lawyer right here talking to you. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. Well...
Cappy, opinion. Do you prefer latest text at the top or at the bottom?
At the bottom.
Okay, makes sense.
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Your Honor, I would like to call the murdered person's ghost to the stand. Your Honor, I have evidence. It's just in my head. Sorry, I know I must be hard. No, it's okay. I've been doing the last few hours as talking about it. Kinda gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, after... I hit my finger. It hurts. I want...
Do you want to see your character so far? I think I
Sure.
have it down. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Okay, so this is how your character's abilities are gonna look. Okay, ready?
Hang on now.
So-
And I see.
So the card name is Cappy, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Your tagline is a weird capybara thing, which makes sense.
Wow.
Your stats are you have decent physical, but you lack a lot of like magical abilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nerf from you. But you're also really slow because you're always late. You know.
How dare you? I was in this group chat before you were. I was in this VC.
You have the tags cute animal, capitalist, and streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you're within the middle row, right, or if you shift to another mode, you can go into detective mode, which increases all your stats but makes you even slower, because you're a detective.
Physical abilities, but not magical, as this Giga Chad Cappy.
Okay.
How do you
and
think
then,
Giga Chad Cappy became Giga Chad Cappy?
if you're in the middle slot, then you'll gain more physical attack and magical attack, but you'll lose like defense, and you'll become faster, and you'll get the surprising skill known as on time,
How
which
dare you?
increases your speed by +3.
I have time blindness.
Your abilities are Cappy Tax, which allows you to steal health from other people. You can investigate people, and that will lock them down and make them unable to move for 1 turn. And also deal some damage. You have normal physical attack. You can collab with another character by giving them your turn instead. And you can get distracted, and you'll heal slightly.
That's good. It's very good.
In character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But that's what I have of your cards so far. I gotta design like the other...
I forgot every day,
5.
J-Bit.
I gotta design the other like 6 iterations of your card, but that's kind of where we are right now.
I see, I see, I see, I see.
Every card has to have 6 movesets, Cappy.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So I'm kind of suffering.
That's
But
the
yeah.
finger clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. Well then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 p.m. The lights were off
Is this
and I
stream
could
gonna
smell
go
blood.
later than normal, Cappy?
Only until I finish this.
Okay.
Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Let's give her my attorney's badge, just cause she doesn't seem to know that I'm a lawyer. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Smile for the camera. The guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Alright. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it practically is giving me a stuffy nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were? Detective Shoe Shoes? Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe. Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe, you pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got business here. You'd better do it quick. Whew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Alright, let's talk. Mia. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Wow.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you don't know him? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I'm just plain dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Maybe we should kill him. Attorney badge. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. I mean, we could present these other things. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue. That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue, too. Starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. There was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that? Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. We should test the murder weapon to see how effective it is. I think it's pretty effective. It's 2-0. 2-0. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Why? Yeah, we can go back. He's not here.
Here we go.
Corderline strict up, pal. What was that? The sky is blue and so am I. There's the hotel right across the way. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably reads all of these. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. I don't know. She could still be alive.
Hey, Misa, welcome to the stream. I'm currently still making Cappy's card right now.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. Oh, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. Feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother's life? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, what happened? The case was solved. We thought. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. He... White? Excuse me? That was his name, my sister told me. White? I have nothing to show her. Let's go back to the office. It's not here. Ah.
I have to do all this. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. Okay.
I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Wanted to ask you about the weapon you used to kill your own sister. Sorry, I've never seen that before. That detective took it when they brought me in. So, Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try to get it back next time I see him. Okay, so I gotta ask him.
That? I think it's this.
I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have it. You'd think I could give it back. Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight, tell him not so straight. I'm gonna tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says, the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes.
Hey, Amisa.
Okay,
What's
pal.
going on?
I wrote down all the numbers she called anyways. Here you go. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversations. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're all done, pal. Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing. I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness.
Oh.
Anyway,
okay,
you'd better not.
Got it.
No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal.
Flirty ways.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness, yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh?
Oh, nice.
So you've sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You've got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Hee-haw. Okay. I'm actually gonna go to sleep because I have a headache.
Okay. Okay.
Ba-dum,
I
bum, bum.
think this is a good place for me to end too. So let me. Do you want to write the same person?
Yes.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
Change.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Is Cappy as in like cappuccino or like your VTuber name with 1P or 2P's?
What?
Do you have 1P or 2P in your name?
2.
Okay. Is Capybara have 1P?
Yes. Capybara's only P once, but I P twice. I dozed off and now stream is ending. Yeah. I have headache. We'll finish the second case next time. Bum. Are you looking for someone to raid or no?
Oh, I was pushing my thing to GitHub. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll look. This person is playing Dress to Impress. Oh,
You want to send me their name?
yeah. Slay.
Wait, Bomi's streaming. Oh. Wait, send me their name. How many people do they have?
They have 2 people.
Oh, I also have someone with 2 people. Oh no.
We can just raid separate people.
Okay. Yeah, we'll rate separate people then. Yeah, we're rating someone now. Why are you never in the raid? Let me just send you their link if you want to hop into the raid if your raid doesn't work, you know?
I forgot I had that.
Here's the raid link. Here's the raid link. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Goodbye.
There we go. End the stream. Goodbye, everyone.